Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording is trading above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. We're also trading below a key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark, and I'm expecting, in case we see a break above that key area of resistance, that move will be triggering another impulsive move to the upside, which could possibly take us back to around the $0.7 mark. We have also fully maximized my target areas in the formation of this wave 5. And before I get further into the technical analysis, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening before I give you my next short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out and also my target areas. And here on the 4-hour chart, you can see that Fantom, after making its low at around the $0.16 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot 12 structures, where you can see that the high that we made at around the $0.26 mark is what I'm terming as the formation of that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we started this corrective structure in this ABC corrective structure, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that wave 2. Then we started another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, which fully maximized our target areas and also made a high at around the $0.3575 mark. Then we saw a retracement in the formation of this wave 4 before we continued pushing even higher in what I'm terming as the formation of this wave 5, and it is within this wave 5 that we have made a peak at around the $0.65 mark. And in that move to the upside, there are chances that we might have peaked in the formation of that wave 5, and for us to invalidate that peak that we have made here on the charts, we need to see a break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark. And in case we see a break above that high that we made at around the $0.6787 mark, then there are chances of Fantom giving us maybe a retest before we continue pushing even higher and get us back to around the $0.7 mark. And using the Fibonacci's to show you that we might have peaked in the formation of this wave 5 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the high of that wave 3, that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the Fib level 1.618, which gave me a target area at around the $0.5187 mark. But the moment we managed to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark, we fully maximized our target area in the formation of that wave 5, continued pushing even higher. We have also seen a break above the Fib level 2.618, which is at around the $0.6182 mark, and after seeing a break above that key area on the Fibonacci, we have continued pushing even higher. And the next target area here on the Fibonacci's is the Fib level 3.618 Fib level, which lies at around the $0.7177 mark, and that will be my next target area in case we see a break above the $0.6487 mark. So that is the first possible short-term scenario that we can expect here on the Fantom chart. And at the time of this recording here on TradingView, you can see that the market is down by 0.08%, meaning there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment could be the start of losing the steam for us to continue pushing even higher. And also, given that we are trading below the key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark, there are chances of continuing seeing lower prices over here. And in case we also lose the 20-day MA, that could also trigger even lower prices. And in case such a move plays out, then I'll be expecting Fantom to also lose this key area of support. That is not a support but a trend line that we have over here. And in case we lose that trend line that we have here on the charts, then there are chances of continuing to push even lower. And given that after completing this 5-wave structure to the upside, I believe Fantom has completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. So I'm terming this 5-wave structure to the upside as a larger Elliot wave count 1, where we expect the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2 after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, before we expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And assuming that the high for that first wave was in at around the $0.65 mark, then there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the formation of this second wave. and sketching out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts, which lies between the $0.469796 mark and the $0.3534 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that second wave to the lower side to do. And because the second wave is a corrective wave, I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure, and this move can only play out in case we are not able to regain that key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark. We continue seeing lower prices, lose the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, and also lose this trend line that we have over here. Once that plays out, then there'll be high chances that whatever we are seeing is a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and I believe once this plays out, then this wave 2 will be giving us another perfect entry to ride that wave 3 to the upside before we can expect a wave 4 and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, allow me to first take a look at the indicators here on the 4-hour chart, where you can see that on the RSI we are trading at around the 61 mark, fully supporting the formation of that wave 2. And also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, and we're also seeing an increase in the selling volume here on the MACD, meaning lower prices are still coming our way. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Here on the daily chart, I have this Elliot wave structure in red, where you can see that Fantom, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in what I'm terming as the formation of that first wave to the upside, before we started this corrective structure in what I'm terming as the formation of that second wave. And after seeing the formation of that wave 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And here on the daily chart, I have a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.7395 mark. And in the formation of that wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 of that 5-wave structure fully completing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. So that is what I'm expecting on the short term and also on the long term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.